Hey everybody, it's my birthday. That's right. O Witty turns the big 4-0 today. And I thought it was fitting that I put my announcement on my birthday because this is a special day for me and I wanted to share this announcement with all of you. And just to go back a little bit, back in 2023, I ran for city council and I lost my primary. And I will admit to you, I was devastated because for the last 2 years, I had been prepping for that moment. I was learning the ins and outs of city government, of local government, meeting people, and I met some really great people that I'm still friends with today. And everybody was telling me that I have a high chance of winning the primary because my opponent at the time, Julie Calvert Watts, was doing no campaigning at all. She had spent no money at all. She was not going to the Wayne Township meetings. She was not going to any of the GOP meetings. But that was the establishment pick. And then when I lost the primary, some of you can go back on the mouthwash during that time, and you'll probably hear me say that I'm never going to vote. I'm never going to run for office again. And there's a good chance I never even vote again because I was so pissed off about how the whole process is. And then a person that I had become friends with invited me to go to another meeting. I won't get into the details of that, but I was just so mad because I had fought and I had lost. And I gave it some time but I was still involved a little bit. And I just wanted to keep the lay of the land because it was like, how did I lose my primary against somebody that did nothing? But then Jesse Brown, a socialist who lied to everybody, he won his primary. It was just unbelievable to me. So I kept in it. I went to that meeting of the friend that invited me, and I kind of kept the fire in this whole realm of politics, of local politics, and we just kept it going, right? And anybody that's followed me for a little bit probably understands that I do care a lot about Indianapolis. I care a lot about Wayne Township. I care about Indiana not becoming a blue state, not becoming like Illinois or Michigan, not becoming some degenerate lay of the land where we have hedonistic nihilism at every corner, and all everybody wants to do is look at degenerate material, smoke weed, and drink, and not care about what's going on in local government, how the streets are messed up, how there's high crime, and everybody thinks taking a holistic approach, new IMPD chief, is the right way of doing things. So I kept my ear to the ground. I kept paying attention. I was still involved locally in the township, locally in the GOP, and I just kept paying attention. And I just kept getting more and more upset because I noticed that the people that we were supposed to trust, that were supposed to be our leaders, they weren't doing anything. And towards the end of 2023, I decided to start the Woody Review channel, something that I've been wanting to do for the last year, but I didn't know how to do it. Exactly the approach. Oh no, I think it's working out okay so far. Making a lot of people laugh and giving a lot of information, but that only goes so far. And I wanted to know, since 2024 was going to be the year. It's going to change everything, and I think anybody that doesn't understand that is living under a rock. This is it though. After 2024, there's no going back. We've had 4 years of crap. We thought in 2022 that Ryan Mears was not going to be the prosecutor, but he is. Last year, we did not think Joe Hogsett was going to win. Well, I actually thought he was going to win, but he did. And now we have a chance to redeem ourselves. We've learned our mistakes. Democrats, liberals, I'm hoping that you've learned your mistake. You probably didn't because you voted in a socialist last year and you kept Hogsett as your mayor. But for the higher IQ Democrats, for the more of the moderates, I would say this is it. You have your chance of redemption. And I wanted to see who was going to be running for office. most importantly, in my district, District 97, which covers Wayne Township, Perry Township, and Center Township. Monument Circle is in my district. Who would have thought, huh? Like, I can't relate to anybody in downtown because I live in Garden City, and I can't relate to anybody in Garfield Park because I live in Garden City. Even like not that far from Mars Hill or Drexel Gardens, what the issues that I have are way different from issues that are 5 miles away. So I waited almost a week ago. I waited to see who was going to be going after the brass ring, which is the state representative. Because Justin Moed, which is our current state representative, has been in there since 2012. And if those who don't remember, Justin Moed was the guy that was cheating on his fiance while doing sexting with a woman named Sydney Leathers. That's right. And his code name was Bitch Boy. And where he even were sending her gifts, giving her, I'm pretty sure giving her money. I have to double check on that for me. And sending him naked pictures of himself to her, all this while he was engaged. This was happened in 2016, and now he's had how many terms after that? But this is your chance of redemption, everybody. No more 60-40 for Democrats, more like 60-40 for the Republican. So I wanted to see who is going to be coming up to bat, who is going to put themselves out there to run against Justin Moed, because this, everybody, that's Goliath. Where's our David at? Who's going to be able to take this guy out? Because it sure seems like Democrats have no morals. They don't care about character. They don't care that a guy went out and put a bill out this year that said we're going to reduce a felony to a misdemeanor for a person that is the custody of a child and they get child negligence. That's right. If you go out to the casino for 12 hours, you get boozed up while your 3-year-old is at the apartment, at the house, and they have to take care of themselves. Hey, don't you worry. It's no longer a felony. It's a misdemeanor. It's a slap on the wrist. You don't even have to worry about it. Keep doing it because I don't know if you know this or not, Democrats, the left, does not like accountability. Is that the person you want representing you? You tell me, because I helped John Schmitz in 2022 run for office. That's how I met him. He was the one in my district, and he had a great plan. He had a great platform. He knows a lot of people on both sides, friends with people on both sides, and he had the right ideas, but he still lost 60-40. And I couldn't wrap my head around it. It made no sense at all. And so when we look forward now to 2024, we have a chance to change that. So I waited until the last second and I decided to go out there and run for state rep. That's right. I'm going for it because this is it. 2024 is the final battle, folks. Because after this is the lane that we stay in. We still have a very small chance of turning this ship around to getting back to accountability, to getting into common sense politics, to getting back to bills that actually matter for the people of your district, the road funding, the floodplain, BNS, all the above. Actually, a lot more than just that. Let me show you my plan. Right there, folks. Yeah, don't mind the writing. It's a little bit of chicken scratch, but this is just the beginning. You can see transparency for charter schools. I want to know where that public money's going to. Floodplain, taxes on the mile square, TIFs. Hey, guess what? I don't like them. Homeless initiative. We want to stop corporations from buying up homes. The abandoned homes, we got to do something about that because of the squatters. We got to get people involved with their neighborhood association. It's such a valuable resource. Oversight on INDOT, very important. We need to start figuring out how we can help some of these elderly people with their taxes that have been in their home for 30 plus years. Uh, And we need to make sure we tighten up the eminent domain laws. Hey, guess what? I even have a weed bill. Okay. I'm still working on it. It is the Mona Lisa, though. You guys will love it. Because the very first thing we need to do is we need to protect the children. Okay. We all know that. So that's the announcement for me. I am running for state rep so we can get back to things that matter. You can go onto the IGA website and you can see the bills that Justin Mohed has authored. And you can see none of it really helps the district out. And I know this is a short session and it'd be hard, but you can go back in the history of what he's voted on, what he's proposed, whether he's even been there to vote on things. And he is not the right representation. And I'm going to have a much deeper video in the future. But all of you need to understand is this is the last fight. There's nothing else after that. If everybody stays, if we get more of the left in office, Indiana will turn into a blue state. Indianapolis will be the next Chicago. We will be just like Illinois or Michigan, California, New York. I'm asking you, and I don't ever do this, I'm asking for your help. I'm asking for all the common sense people out there to join me. Not just against Justin Moed, but the people like Jesse Brown, the socialist of Indianapolis, who want to tax you more if you own a truck or an SUV. That's right. That's what he wants to do. He wants to raise taxes. And guess what? There's a lot of people on the left that want to join him on that. He wants eminent domain on houses, on apartment buildings, so he can put the homeless there. That's right. If you own an apartment building or if you own a home, he wants to take that and he wants to put homeless people in there without you even be able to fight. This is the new platform of the Democrats. This is the new platform that they're going to vote on. More wasteful spending, more BS politics, more socialism, more communism. And that's not what I'm about. I don't want to be asked if I can paint my fence. I want to be able to do a renovation on my house without having to get a ton of permits for it. I'm not hurting anybody in here when I decide to put up a garage on my property. I don't want wasteful spending on a public transportation that's $30 million in the hole and we decide we're going to start giving free bus rides while the CEO makes $375,000 a year. That's the stuff that I'm talking about. This is why I created the channel because I want transparency. And with me, you're going to get that. You guys have probably already understand like I am not part of the establishment. I am a grassroots blue collar guy and this is what I do. I don't have time to mess around. I have been told that I am a little rough around the edges, but I am never going to lie to you. I don't have time to lie. I don't have the energy to lie. I'm just going to tell you exactly what my thought is. I'll be nice about it. Don't get me wrong. I'll be nice about it. But and so that's about all I have. I'm going to go enjoy my birthday. I'm going to go have some dinner. I'm going to do some bowling. But if you have questions, the website for the Whitmer for Indy is still active. I kept it around. I'm going to be redoing it to make it a little bit prettier. If you have any questions or if you want to join the fight, and that doesn't include, that's not just money. I'm going to take care of the money myself. If you want to donate, that's cool. But it's more about spreading the word, doing door knocking with me. And you don't really have, like, we have the script. You don't even really have to do door, knock on doors and talk to people. You just got to hang the door hanger there. We just got to get the message out. We need the voters. We need to get people excited to vote, just to get out there because everybody says that there's not enough voter participation because everybody has voter apathy. And I agree with them. And I'm the guy. I will be the champion of the people. And with your help, with our fight, we can take back District 97 and we can get some common sense politics. So if you have any questions, you can email me at whitmerforindy.com. You can DM me. Everybody knows how to get a hold of me on Twitter. Go to Woody Reviews. And that's all I got. I'll have more of a formal introduction to myself and my story of how I got here. But for right now, that's that's about it. For everybody on Facebook that wished me happy birthday, I love you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you out there.